Yes, I'm Saba. You have a bonkomo. Aha, all sports GHL YouTube. Nyamia dom ye won kwemu dia, and of course, as I say, you did latest at the bro. And of course, I'm here once again with Biggie.
Kwaku.
We be fine.
Nyamia dom.
And then you have a stories to be breeze. So na story me who say eba, and now who say bibi say eba.
Debbie.
Hey, because you know so Barcelona will registration problem.
Yeah.
How they are going to register Juan Garcia, Rooney Bazi, Gerard Martin, Marcus Rashford, Major Bikra Umuana. So that was the issue. Internet so and yet maybe a Christiansen no better touch no. Maybe a Ronaldo no better touch no. Minya so be susu say Inigo Martinez. Ebisa for one thing ya mamembo wa manie. Ya wa we say Barcelona for consider offer be for Inigo Martinez. And yes adan sika kese bia ba na. It is story need develop it only for us to get to know say and yes, because initially Barcelona bet me 8 million be. Nasa for per left-footed centre back. Almost starting for Renato Viega so amfa. Almost David Hanko so amfa. And afe Drew Inigo Martinez so ntiem so o di sikeba. What terminating contract no. Barcelona terminating boy any contract no say Inigo Martinez enko El Nasa me no ka say Inigo Martinez El Nasa player onye Barcelona player bio what asabna ajimi same and propaganda and obe free up space for registration opo amane free up space a key player. I mean, what kind of argument sa Barcelona boys no more propaganda omunyai omunkofo no more social media big na asem omunyai sa rough no more no.
Yeah,
because if the argument about freeing up space for registration, remember it should be players maybe I almost said that important
French players.
And how can a key player now sound so the propaganda but two supporters in the team say who free up space space for who to register who asemi de nwanwa Barcelona anjimu kapre one kaudi enkaje 5 million impu free o ma terminate my boy no oko Ernest as am supporters chese obia ho adwire no
kokuna news we dey nwanwa news we dey nwanwa I would say it is the most surprising news of this transfer window.
Yeah,
seriously speaking, because Barcelona supporter bia ndandwene ensemtwoni bia andan susu say you better sorry na say Barcelona terminate Inigo Martinez contract say uncle for free no go see akan fama anasa. Today when you are talking about the Barcelona defense nipa or the kansem e de ne sisudua e Barcelona defense ni Inigo Martinez. He was a player nobody expected say ball or body ma Barcelona last season no obetimi about sabo no de ma Barcelona. But he steps into the club, shows leadership very well. Inigo Martinez is not just a footballer for Barcelona. He's a leader on the field of play for Barcelona. Bobo Kono. And Adibia ISS player here Edema Club no or the Saudi Edema Bassa Bobo Kono. We a coach now your selection we are. Or the NSO better na bench and also be touch line. Coach Untimi Mapak and so. You are going to need that kind of leader. Ewo park and so no be control other players and the amount now when your results will park and so Inigo Martinez gives Barcelona that kind of control as a leader on the field of play. Owie no Onona Juma as a defender. How is he complementing Pau Kubasi? Pau Kubasi is a young player. He has qualities though, but a young player and a bit inexperienced. But when Inigo Martinez or experienced 34-year-old centre back don't show any sign of resilience, don't show any poor form. Like he's that resilient as a player, and the money was through. And anytime we be obey them, now I see a kind of Barcelona bobo kone biya. Or Chelsea was our quality now Barcelona being here. Yeah, that sorry. You say Barca Emma player be aqua. You feel say Bianca Christiansen no.
Yeah.
Christiansen and Barcelona plans to coach and catch and I clear. We all know if you on my Ronald Araujo. He is one player and maybe a chum, no a key man the Barcelona. But after the injury na Bermuno, apparently free injury by on Timmy more about to say Ronald Araujo na Nibium. It is an common be na yet and como quan Kenya problem. Because we say Eric Garcia, coach in Aka, say our trust to Eric Garcia because of the versatility. Of one was central defense, of one was right back. Say Kobase Juskundi new one or best slot in no about the right back position. And the Amabasa Bobo Kono. In the names like Eric Garcia, no Ebimpo and Moutim because coach at the South Trust and Asham Ranti anymore a babon Tiamiate. It's near himself a French players ribi. And then KB Ombeko, maybe acquire Babet them because Ronald are all like this. Ebia Barcelona at this moment only be more. The performance be awarded the maybe a chairman. There are clubs are on bet really bear 40 million be near the Baba Fandeneko. Now a free up space. What's answer when you see the Baba be show team now for registration up as all you know the aye. But Inigo Martinez, that leader for Barcelona, that's man who has stepped in as a captain. At the Barcelona last season, Abrana the main captain in the honor. No controlling affairs at the club. No. Barcelona's best central defender last season. Or no, and probably should I even say their best defender?
No, but he is the main guy.
Yes,
because Obian was Susu said Inigo ever capture Barcelona defense. Because anytime Inigo only Simunuma clearly Obian who say as a leadership in
even the whole team, not just at the back. Only Park and as well. Who's a Barcelona and Lucy a leader on the field of play because of control players, and making sure the pressure my goalkeeper.
What kind of decision is this?
Line, the midfield to the attack. Every department we are. Inigo Martinez be called anyone needed. Or be making sure so be track it back. Any sign of poor performance. Especially in player central defender when you're 34 years there. Sanka Baba be freezing ni mo anasa. But Sabreno and Inigo Martinez have done it that a baby be one also player. I feel na all ball I expect to be ball. Now all man the best the Barcelona. Omo Baba be Marco and I say Oko
free.
Oko free. Unim the Emia.
Yeah.
The Emia won't come away munina. Hansi Flick na wanya careful and
as someone come in baby sound and say it's Hansi Flick I Dina says because clearly here no kwaseme woman say Barcelona back four no individually master they are not the best.
Debbie.
Akwana shishet simwa.
Yeah.
Omo boboa odwen say but it no ka omo a kakra de wo ho no kra no ye it Hansi Flick masa
kwaku say o build the team awo ho ade ba ko a e wo team building mu the first thing you have to do and it's obe make sure so obe keep you quality players.
Yeah.
O build the team o keep the quality ones. What keep you quality ones no ubenya bebrea now they are forming the core of the team. Na afi o hono mo an obi be free ma ba ko bi no ko na wasa to bi dia baba be shem e beefy squad no even no mo be ko ni mpo no eni say yes our quality players and that's how mo form the core of the team ni bi Debbie and think I keep core players no and the good ones and Inigo Martinez no na Barcelona they all to baba be ka ho no or they feel Porto to obobo ko ni but this is the case or some of our central defense or no na aircon. But the big question I'm asking is looking at the players of Barcelona signing in this transfer window, was there any central defender?
They be up to now, yenye who be.
Basanto central defender be our transfer window. It is Inigo Martinez kwa. Players now be no backup. Players now Barcelona say on penal. Omo no mo baba be yusi ana.
Say
for coach no. Arrow performance na ni hu. Supporters ni nim. Christiansen kwa de onka ho kra. Supporters ni nim. Enti enei o ma key central defender na ko. Na players na wo se wo mpe omo mo de mo nso wani no. Afei na wo de omo baba be bo ana. Dem fa de sa Araujo aye bida. But Araujo aye bida no. O free injury by performance to say. Probably Abia no baba be here Abimpo close to half a season. Now they are getting back to the best of form. Ni Araujo na mrebi ni yendim no. Can the Barcelona wait? Can the Barcelona system of football wait till that time?
Now the centre back options: Pau Kubasi, Ronaldo, Christiansen, Eric Garcia, Jules Koundé, and Gerard Martinez bet me about kakra. See, Stefan says 6, but
Gerard Martinez there, memfanan count.
Oh, coach, let's say bet me about no man about kakra.
Oh, of course, but in the make say meme there because the left back position now on the crampono are questionable. Na central defense. Nti me you no free more. Paul Kubasi number 1. But we Paul Kubasi into free one ma. What about the other players? The other players in the year the American want them say, "Omunya number 1 was Barcelona no." Because you need go Paul Kubasi neighbor. Say you need go ni ho no more and I say obi ni ho and na Eric Garcia bebem. Does Barcelona have that kind of trust in Eric Garcia? So best step it up. Ababa be the leader at the back of the Amabasa na. It is a very big question.
Interesting.
What mean for when you conquer to Araujo so? Because Araujo feel injury by no. On my any sign of the Araujo we saw before getting injured.
Now, Biggie me pato, how are they going to explain this situation to you? Because I know, say that's quite a propaganda near Beba. I've seen a number of ways are almost try convincing supporters. But I could say, first a boy no Inigo Martinez, Enya offer beer, best son ebusia, intina, was a Barcelona dream akra no mama no ko another propaganda. Second one say ebia no say ebe free up space 14 million into a year propaganda song.
So catch me say Inigo Martinez enya offer best son ebusia. First of all, Inigo Martinez we here ni ana. Baby awa bobo akwa duru no. Sika ben na Inigo Martinez be hu a anase ebe ba ebe sesa na busua. Probably sika no akwa gene ebi e doso pa. But the person we are talking about is not poor. Inigo Martinez enya Ghana Premier League no obo. Inigo Martinez o mo Congolese League.
Asembe.
Enye team ketwa bia na Inigo Martinez but on mo no with you. Inigo Martinez is playing for Barcelona. One of the biggest clubs in Spain. One of the biggest clubs in world football. It is a cap bang in Pana Inigo Martinez. Any. Unim Sikana Saudi Arabia for the name of Luka Modric. Also he wants to play competitive football in Europe. And what they are joining AC Milan. Obiane ne die. But Sanaya Kolana na forcing the way out there a different. But Barcelona mom and a catcher and say on because they want to free up space. That is what I don't get. And in this instance, that player had a contract next year, 30th June 2026.
Let's create a scenario that Abia you want to let him go. Jekakra. Say because and yes, El Nasa any capacity to pay you.
They do.
El Nasa was a car or no croy desperate help a defender.
Yeah.
Wako Renato Viega who amfa. Wako David Hanko who amfa. Into a desperate thing na hey a porter
like
or you could
I just don't get it. Maybe they have my hands flick. We go team na hands flick.
No, say hands flick why you din on no so tewas oh
team na
all the pressure or chile be on make supporters in the begu no so enso na nya na form so
kokuna when e mfa nche no de bia me wasem bia make say so you coach na what na say na detective ma wa na say performance na nko yi wo park ne so a pressure bar won e be pamon. My supporters the season then started. Now Barcelona lose because they have a poor defense. Now supporters and in charge say Pamu coach no. Do you think they are going to talk about Juan Laporta? He was voted for the time and so here.
Yeah.
So they are going to tell Juan Laporta say Pamu Hansi Flick.
Yeah, some.
Ebe we are seeing no. Na ebia wo Hansi Flick the crampono wo de wanim na baba ba gi o de am panifo no but wo na ye baba be bolding because the ordinary supporter doesn't know common cause behind the scenes no it's wo coaching na supporter na de onim se obegina park na so no wa mo ho modern. So the big question is ono ne kono who is Barcelona bringing in? If they are not bringing anybody in, they have to rely on the players omonya status no moya backups no say obi be step in as a leader at the Amabasa.
Another
and
propaganda
how possible is that?
Another propaganda. Test again the selfishness inti I was son ko my register will be for test again 1 year sa no and I was Barcelona dey sacrifice
Yeah, the best show. Yeah, the best show. Yeah, the best show.
What's that? As already
yeah, the best show. I can you see you.
On the pop with the ashen.
Test again now man.
Just a Laporta dey no so.
Yes, see Biaman who kwan na word dore no. Ter Stegen na man ho kwan.
Ter Stegen say, and let's enter there. Ter Stegen say he's considering making a statement on also the because time at Barcelona for this statement, so much the captain say for himself. Man because the people say captain there. Oh, senior man. Yeah, Joe captain say for himself. Actually, boo. But man carry answer no. Or say hey, statement that one thing ya pamo.
Ter Stegen no. Koku me sure say.
Into also or consider some first statement, Mra.
The echoes of Barcelona nebia wonhui and now I'm serious. Uye chwasi akwa kuku se mata so why
say
kwaku da from ye chwasi akwa kuku wote mama mpara na kata achime etire na mu ye kotwa Ter Stegen asem na oka no he was expecting Barcelona to make catch no moje captaincy no Barcelona stand sisi and so many Ter Stegen wa asem because Ter Stegen amon na hu say oni omo wa asem. That is the stand of Barcelona. Well, it's a samu ho. Say not Ter Stegen in Nimua. May I sure say we say we money.
And he says the why actually there. Which we sang with Jane him say open Muafri was say unsigned documents. So him says say the why any
baby akwa koduru no. Obia be playing a mafia game.
Okay.
I am sure that is why Barcelona is happy. In Penifone send signals, say propaganda about Inigo Martinez move no.
Hey, me cry
my registration.
Mami friendship bako abase Gerard mo. So who only baby free by Gerard na say na omoni boy ni kasa say offer be fi Arab kromu oba omema na ko for free. Inti no gentleman's agreement omoni boy no inti e buy na
verbal agreement in here German ko.
No asema wa okay.
And no na make say Barcelona and so person mo pe kwan bi so no mo register players. No mo register players ni we are and no mo Ter Stegen bet na pa.
Only bet na say Ter Stegen he's being backed by the Footballers Association.
Of course.
Into obey the normal train. Woman and boss what in the fee.
And so bet me at tenefie. Sa na say mona bet na we jacket you na dey bia obey training na. And there are so many ways in killing a cat. Barcelona as an institution, ebetimi a frustrate you kwaku. So because we better when you na obedi when you.
Okay. Let's move on.
Me na me coach. Oba training na me catch us say okay, train separately from the other players. They be oba training bia ye bia me catch us say ko park na only goalkeepers training e train na nye adwuma. Adwuma na mo ye say me mama why I say me you.
Yeah.
Enti no oba training bia throughout the season 8 solid months. They be oba onkwa you training. We you training we akofie. Na catch me say oba comfortable say still better not with him. Enti nyama bi wo ho no mo aho. Ter Stegen de no maka kwaku. Yemfa ne ensai china wo. Well, like you video bi wo ho no. Aya o kan o se me ye killer wo. Na adwuma wo nti na mama sesa. Ter Stegen e bia nka obetimi aha adwen pa. Ba ro hwe dibre bia akwaduro ani bibia na nka waka wano otum. No watch on who boko. Na Barcelona team na to aso na so wako ball bra.
Biggie, my more updates. Yanko Nicholas Jackson. Na ene for Frasa ba ayem nwanwa and the source directly is from Bayern Munich. Journalists who report from Bayern Munich's camp. Enunti enama story ni mu yedu. Say Bayern Munich for Omaji enquiries about Nicholas Jackson. Omofa bid inquiry.
Yeah.
They've inquired on details and I did details now signed the woman. Already, you say Newcastle for and I is serious for now. Tottenham for so more penable. Just a Richarlison every club with more. Into Richarlison yen free one or my relax it. AC Milan did any Juve de someone winning Monica Pre. It's for now, the aba, I'm a month for you want sure we are Bayern Munich. It's Bayern Munich AG enquiry. Nyamia Duma or Chinemu walk on half in on whether they should pursue or not.
Nicholas Jackson for Bayern Munich. Okay. Say, what an hour, say. There be a 7 afraid of me, for Bayern Munich,
yeah,
they might need a striker. Yes, because Anye Bia Cramponunim say Thomas Muller niho. And Bayern Munich no more per Votamadi as a player no baba shesa position no. But it looks like someone in common enko ye.
Almost two guys 65.
Yes.
Bayern Munich for sell me to 50.
Yes. In common enko ye on betimi anyano. Ababa shawonum. Into clearly Bayern Munich needs a striker. E wo mo club anymore. But striker now mo open. Looking at players now, I am sure they are looking for a backup striker.
Very well.
Probably someone who is going to learn on the job.
Yeah.
Now, a Kobasa Dachi B say Hurricane ain't new one because Hurricane in fear Kosoro. A Kobasa Dachi B on new one more. No man you be a what me about understudy. Our Bayern Bobo Kunim. What it terrain nothing. What it in philosophy I say. Now any problem. So Baba be the main man. And so Ediama Bayern Munich Bobo Kuno. And this was Shimuana or per talent or per players or more potentials. Now Kwakwa Nicolas Jackson. Kenya problem. He's not a striker I like personally because me feels anymore they want so many. But coach Biani Timbiawa, dear be who player be more on only the feels as a player and a bar a bebuano. And most of the time, Kwaku transfers. I don't criticize players move because player na kon unim de
no correct.
Yeah, who players baby and more than 1 year club we mu. But we make him move no baba be Daniel an extraordinary player. It's in a possibly maybe another Jackson situation betimi ayesabi. On the part of Nicolas Jackson, say me you know adie we yeba mu a ana say e bank am nwini hu mienu. Me di mirika beko. Kwaku because sorry to say so no bi otwi bola ka betwempena. No be ma broken heart na obi sumo bola ka mu de. Kafadu ki Range Rover ni sumo Range Rover because
Chimbio
me say sorry to say but so no bi otwi bola car e be twempena no be ma broken heart na be sumo bola car mu de broken heart bia broken heart kafadu otwi Range Rover no jawa wo sumo Range Rover ni
nti e be better say oni sika ni be twempena chen say oni sebi misreka o ye ni be twempena.
Say at the end of the day,
omienu nyina more broken hearts
depending on the purpose of mpena no. Baby kwa kuti no. Sisikani no be more broken heart dey bia nya ni no betena no akrokro aye okama.
Dey say omienu nyina be more broken hearts dia.
But omienu nyina be more broken heart dey afa dey owusika no. Kenti America sa na.
E be say obesun air condition mu chen say obesun ahim mu.
Of course. Say Nicolas Jackson tena Chelsea a wotena bench.
Nti no kwa kra ni say Chelsea ni na
and yet Chelsea no and a ball car. But Chelsea strikers no compared to Hurricane.
And my Chelsea strikers near ball car.
Me de to Hurricane one.
Okay, I get you. I get your conversation.
Say what to Dela Pechi. What to Jao Pedro Chia. Kwaku me de be kwa kwatena Hurricane echi. Ene de enya ya.
Okay, I get you. I get you.
It is a do we e ko basa ba Munich make approach na. Man Nicolas Jackson e mini hu mienu. Because Chelsea team no otwene mu time obeta na bench Liam Delap ball na ball last season no me who so a better player than a player your friend said Nicolas Jackson but Chelsea see omo pe no omo akofa na ba João Pedro de yen kana sem because oba ye no ball no be ball club world cup ni no me sure say we Chelsea striker one ka sa oba dia to me say we do strategy me anya hwe
asemo
it definitely on the pecking order Nicolas Jackson that third on count.
Recruitments are company Christopher Freund mo Max Abel mo mo say Bayern Munich supporters dodo na enye happy and now ko fa Luis Diaz buy o me do ma tam sa say Luis Diaz winning Bayern Munich yan mo nya mo transfers sa
yeah
and Nico so ba be kan how are the supporters going to take it if indeed some be pursue that is if indeed they pursue it.
Who supporters in the home. No matter what you do, Omobekasa.
Okay.
Yes, for supporter there. Unless it's a player upon the supporter and the onus lies on the player. Unya kwenya noa. Now I'm a supporters and who say impenifoni take the right decision.
Okay.
Because Nicolas Jackson we are talking about in the age of 24. Ejinkonye player anka wanyini bebre.
Kofi fa Nicolas Jackson picture to so.
There be eyenim fie ne ye ka.
Acha o de fa the picture to so no zoom in. Wait me zoom yana. Are possible? Zoom na me hade.
24.
the name.
Una and knows that I papa ya mo di free take buy you. I tell them to 17. Na say
17.
Papa bi no. Say won go.
What's what he say?
24. The age no.
Okay. Okay.
24 no to kranya ta fi na onyani junior.
Nancy ya. Sa.
Tinim fi no form. So
okay.
And for the supporter, there is always against and there is always for. You will be on baby or a Bayern Munich supporter. Whatever the leadership does, or you're against it. So whatever the leadership does, or you're against it. It is such a person. So who to player the aba or bekasa, but player no because the Bayern Munich now you no. Anyhow they've been performing in Europe. Any level of more Bundesliga no. Say go to player to say Luis Diaz. You have to be happy.
Well, let's move on.
Or more criticizing. It is up to the players. So when you are kwanya na oba, make sure say obeye juma no support and with penny for no I take the right decision.
One boss Sesko say one boss Sesko say we show the powers. Hey.
Yeah,
ma top player. Walk off in my Sesko. The private jets now more bad. Ma for Sesko ne banu musheno Sesko ne banu musheno. Ma for Sesko ne banu musheno. Sesko neba no bushe. Uja for Babelande.
Koku bibi na bibi o.
Babelande.
Ka Manchester.
Edi hunu ni. Edi ebeye hunu.
Bibi na bibi o koku. Bibi na free sura beti ba ira homa. United.
15 United. Edi sa.
Ya mre na ya wo form ne kra. Yama for target Champions League obe league
Newcastle why play
Champions
League na be Chelsea wa ko Man UCC why Newcastle na be
no Arsenal target
Arsenal for empe no enom ko Arsenal for for jokers ana me boa ansa na mo ko fa ntisesi anka wo feel say Arsenal for the host here boy ne be fa
no Arsenal target.
And Arsenal say on pen no coffee joke.
You who you kakra bi.
And no mo dey bubu no. Say unim say.
Oh and the abade sa.
Awon Man U for say.
Abade.
Say me ya West Ham bo friendly match kra no. Ni nyina ko da Alex Asamoah ni bi. O bo friendly match. Say I'm pay around there 2 million from the friendly game. Ni nyina just one player.
Ebuo ne the abane sa. And a team say no obi en ho emu ne da.
Eni emom
ya buo biada eni nya hwe ye hwa ne sa brante ni beti
mame for we nka ho
mate
and now no be catch us say ma for data analyst be okay
yeah
you say my data analyst no run data na data analyst say the closest player to Mohamed Salah in the English Premiership Brian Mbeumo.
Kaish
names paper so paper so paper so
na paper so no kwaku
data analyst na some aka
paper so nkomo no eno na ye de ba park na so me no nim say football formation system ne tactics ni na ye di kan ye le paper so
kaish
ansa na ye de aba park
kaish
eti player na say kana asemo a obeka based on the obey ne dem no and I said the wire mo and no na be the ube collect the data analysis
me for 2 Man U stories been come na run it through it. Ramos Højlund no muka somebody 50 and HM ba 30. Mate say mpenyifo ni bi so omanya 40 instead. And ombeji 40 million for Ramos Højlund no. Kanacho
boka banya hwe
anya hwe e ka de obi abobi
aboka
ata say ka de Raheem Sterling ne sonson kofo ko hu ata say o ton yes so ye kan be yes so Jack Grealish so so on Calvin Phillips
but so they dan ko nim ton pa o ba the way there
masa e ton de o wunim ton ba ku bi o hwa de masa
e jo we there say ya eka
e jo bi o hwa o de obe bi emfa say City ba say Calvin Phillips and Jack Grealish chale mu ba fe someone na
Calvin Phillips da so Debi kwaku na say me fa o de say ka ugate ye
Obenye ye bro. Yentimi nton Calvin Phillips ene Jack Grealish Edin brutal. He say Garnacho de no. Chelsea for abo officially. Nkomo start e koso. Man you say they are still insisting. Omo cry here, she say Crom ka say 50. Chelsea for also still and omo gina 30 no a. Nti eno de omo say omo ntiase ena omo so mo ntiase. But coach no Amorim inform mpanyifo no say ope aka 2 targets. Also ohia defensive midfielder baako. And a goalkeeper baako. Goalkeeper ni yenim say first goalkeeper na second goalkeeper.
And the be first.
Una oxie.
Some Manchester ni first goalkeeper.
Mu onana.
Onana you keeper mienu. Nti e den wo say de baako da na baako tena bench. And nti about first keeper ni
onana na ye first mu chimu mu time. Ona ye number 1.
Why?
Nti say no.
Yes am.
Kakra wo man you no ye mo ho komo na fe ye Sancho. Jadon Sancho no the Omar catcher Juventus for catcher and say onya botre che so moton Nico Gonzalez every one son Omaba bill for Jadon Sancho.
Coach Ruben Amorim on 2 players will be here and Sana League in Ashasi and that's a transfer window not close, you know. I think where Manchester United team need these positions in this personnel so more than one was show. Last time I make Carlos Baleba they say he's been that solid defensive midfielder and the modern also in Manchester United. Our problem, the defensive midfield area. Now United, yeah. And then the goalkeeping department, it's been clear, it's been evident, even since the time Papa, a friend is Eric Ten Hag, and Kasadi Onana about Manchester United, Bobo Kunimino. It's been there, a persistent problem. I just say a chronic illness and as a sickness. Our Manchester United team, Yentimin Saye. Onana hasn't brought that kind of idea. Now, Nipaduana feels all the beba. Because he's not that short stopper. Pressure balance will be to me a save team on the day. Previously, Manchester United born a bono. We always had goalkeepers and no also short stoppers and kasa. Inti onkai ubia kanobe kai Edwin van der Sar. Edwin van der Sar was one goalkeeper. Kwaku kwaya obe first wa obe travel the Chene Ferdinand cry a problem. But so to be born mo dey now travel the Chene Ferdinand we are. Van der Sar and kasa cry adimu. These are the kind of short stoppers that Manchester United supporters ninim. Inti so for goalkeeper they about United are. Omo be expect we movie. And the performance was so. That is why a lot of the supporters are talking about Inigo Martinez. I'm feel so bit me that shopstop over Manchester United. And in a position here, some of fele. Kwaku Garnacho. I've always maintained this. Maybe we to me and come Manchester United and Tom Garnacho. Yes, Garnacho is one talent for the future. Onya coaching kakrebi. Obinti min convince me say Garnacho nimbobo. In Korano must to no money bobo Garnacho ka ho. But Enyama Bakum Yurubi Hano indecision. When to pass the ball, he will be holding on to the ball now or dribble. When to dribble, now or kwako pass it. When to shoot, no kita ball no. When to hold on to the ball, now or shoot it. And these are the few things that have player no be here coach. Obey to me, you need the best from the player. No what to say boni we need the other way. And they go free player anymore. But only coaching any problem. Our coaching any ready to only akwadana be juma. And it looks like Manchester United is so desperate to the extent say yes coaching any juma from my and it's the coach to me aboy en kwa dia de obeka bi say yes dey be ya na juma no be koboko. E dia mano. Until they are sacrificing people for the coach. But Ruben Amorim as a coach on kind of fun to the team say ye keka funu ni ye keka madam pine. Ye pamu players sacrifice a man for because of wono. Sa dia na ebe gina so dia gajo results and performance. Because ye nya the open na maw na ebe wi ase no. Unsa baba be perform poor to say last season performance now the Manchester United no. Because the coach be na no catch a player. Say o bompa ye season na transfer window na eba Ruben Tima. Then clearly looks like so on to be akwadane ntena nya adwuma mom.
No, not at all.
Enti akwadane de e was oko. E bi kwa Garnacho nka nya ni pewu but abanasa. And that is why he wants to stay in the Premier League and prove a point to Manchester United and the coach.
He's bent on doing that.
Yes.
Yes.
England no prove point to be the coach in Manchester United. So Chelsea has gotten a good player in a year Garnacho.
Yeah, far away Thomas Partey statement na BRL for Eddie Ababon saying no. I'll try and squeeze my eyes and just see if I can read it. Villarreal and Partey have reached an agreement for the Ghanaian footballer to join the Yellows ahead of the 2025-2026 season. The player will join up with his team tomorrow at the training grounds. Partey Krobodumase, 10th of June 1993. That's so crazy. It's a complete midfielder with great stamina and exceptional physical attributes. He's an excellent ball winner and has the ability to start moves from deep. The African footballer also boasts a good start from mid-range and has the ability to break lines when dribbling forward. Official statement I introduce player. The experienced Ghanaian midfielder has earned more than 50 caps for his national team. He also represented Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, UD Almeria, RCD Mallorca. With English side, he won the FA Cup Shield 2023-2024 season while with the Atletico Madrid outfit. Basically, he lifted the La Liga title 2020-2021 and UEFA Super Cup 2018-2019 and UEFA Europa Cup 17-18 with Yasam. On the other hand, the club is also aware that the player is currently involved in legal proceeding in England. This is where it's very important. The player firmly maintains his innocence and denies all charges against him. The club respects the fundamental principle of presumption of innocence and will await the outcome of the judicial process, which will be responsible for clarifying the facts of the case. Due to the law in England and in relation to the ongoing proceedings, the club is unable to comment further. Villarreal Football Club wishes to clearly reiterate its strong commitment to respect and diversity and firmly condemns any act of violence in all forms, including gender-based violence, discrimination, racism, xenophobia, or any behavior that undermines the dignity of individuals. Well, me who statements are yet introduce to player ya church the one ultimus say party over bro
o kaya ase honum no on say almost Thomas Partey and maintain say onye boni bia.
Oh yeah.
Into Villarreal for no e catch supporters and say omo call for Partey because Partey see ono the onye hwe. Now for paragraph 2 ne 3 no omo catch supporters and say ya dia the papa na ebre mu nti muntwa so na munya dede no.
I like that.
And nti no omo share the Partey betimi aye o park no so.
So mo introduce we no and omo kire say
yes
Partey no or a good player.
Yes.
So ma kind of qualities.
Yes.
Omo we no
ma so papa ebre mu nti munya de mo ye no na akwara ne so onye hwe.
Okay.
Nti mrane nkra bia na be kire.
Okay.
But media me bompa say yenua ne benya ne tire didim. Na de bia Ghanaian footballers no mutu kwan kwa na ye African brothers no. Omo nsua bibi mfam film.
Omo nsua dey.
Emfam free party ni mu ne ade amanfo nsem na esisi ni mu. Kwaku. Broni ba no ne nya hwe kro de asem to so. Na one na ye bibi.
Anu de jai na.
Ebi de so ye. But kwaku
say na musika no say abrofo no bebre na ye o.
Oh say ye nim ye nuanum bia ebinum kita nkrata ne ade because of share broni ba. Nti there is always that positive aspect.
Biggie me kind of crash so. Higher radio so. TV so. Biggie. Abrofo my ye. I change. Kasa me cho. He. We share broni ba no papa.
I have more chibi.
Unsamo chibi. Biggie.
Tinye enu anom ne photo.
Hwe. Asamo ameki. Ebi before. Ibi ye, ibi nye.
Yeah.
Broni ba, ibi ye, ibi nye. Inti eya ye nyan say ye de kala ni susu omo because they are good. Abrofo pa. Ona ne twempena enye to we mami yo
There be.
I'm telling you enye to we mami komo
Maba mo mabe short.
Oh bra bra me say ushia correct one unsan which I'm telling you.
Okay. There's a uchima, you know, no forta.
Oh, bra. Me date TB pain. Oh, now I will not lie to you. What I say? Or besrau cranoa or Tonyama de bra
Or nobody job
or no di jaba. And yet, sending me file drop.
There's no good to be how you move for and Casabi.
And until I make us a papa or already Jadiab. Oh, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Oh, we are wouldn't appear, Marco, a foot shop and I be a Nike shop and what party I'm on a rejected that. I'm telling you.
And
I make but me a see at me pay, I rejected that. Why, into Sebi, and Tanobeca say there are good ones there.
Sure.
Exactly.
Sure.
Into no, I am me think common I am case. Omunina nyana a hame kakra.
And it ain't in Castle.
Because you can't crest so I am tia bruchin, no meeting your catcher. Ya ye be before Bonnie or Mudi do or Bibi new, Bonnie, Abian crown and in your gun and Bonnie or
yeah.
Into our but just that your mom pie is saying she papa. Come on, I mean, you know what I say. Into empire and you never say, instead of say, Becca say, Bruni, Johnny Debbie, Bompire and Yanko Poma, we see papa.
Sure.
Because could me obet me share unia bibini, Ghana ni, wouldn't if you kumase, wouldn't if you cry. And so be do bonnet.
On quite a assembly tools.
Master, on the assembly tools, no. Bet me share, and now a brofuni be free. Abruchire ba Ghana Krabia se be ware be ma wa ha no de no kwa abruchire ni tirimu fita o ni tirimu fine o de no kodra abruchire ye nua no ko bibini no we gya no me ensi
hold on, what you smart.
Me say esipa
oh ti bia
nti there are good ones master oh mpeso betu ya momo na na me ba ho na Uber ni so obeji 20 cedis obeji 10 cedis obeji 1 o mpe no bi dia master bro ni ono oyede o chana de kura ni bufu on pesa anie ma no o yesa o pesa o kire se umbu no o beka o yesa o beka kire se o pesa o kire se aso se bi oni hwe wa abrabom debi o chana de ayede debi on pesa anie ma no
ene hoye
oh bigi I'm telling you unsa we chibio
hoye
unsa we chibio e correct brutal shapapa what I say
me sorry
oh, I'm telling you, uni wenye mumu asembia. Ye kura na man wan kopa. Media grab no be pape. They be me try some master. Media me count the cre. That's I say.
Sure.
Abrafo me di to omu nyina. Correct. Omusuban ye. Hey, yapon. Unim so na utwa asamwato otire mi ka kire no yapon papa nko I'm telling you enye ba kunyemi mo dos apem ne fa obuato yem masa yapon ana oda so record ya hey